Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Ottomans world conquest attempt for Europa Universalis IV. Fortunately, France is not even trying to engage this army, which is good, because I'd really not rather deal with that. I'm going to assume my army's strong enough, it might not be. If it's not, that's okay. We'll carpet siege whatever's red. This is, plains, fortunately. We have a huge morale advantage. We're winning battles left and right. Our vassals are sieging things. You can go down to there. You carry forward down to there. You can detach and then go down to there. We should be making lots of artillery, I think, at this point in the game, too. I know earlier I was saying, like, all infantry all the time, but having 20 stacks of artillery available to just like make sieges insanely quick is really nice. And since we have buckets of ducats and stupidly huge hitboxes that prevent me from clicking on provinces, I mean, look at this. If I click here, I'm not clicking anywhere near these two guys. Thank you. Core. Great, so we didn't actually pick up any nasty events for being overextended. Which means we probably have more land to convert now. This army is quickly marching down there. We need to detach and move. Detach and move. Okay, I think my vassals are sieging things. I'm fairly certain we're sitting on everything. I didn't train any artillery here. This is all infantry. Let's just grab your artillery and move the artillery in. Same thing here. We have another wave of artillery coming, but sounds like a job for you. Autonomous suppression, engage. And we'll detach and go here. Our manpower is totally fine. We are suffering attrition out here. Barely. But I think we'll siege Gascony fast enough that it won't matter. Look at that, we have 6 freaking missionaries. We don't need a navy here. We could use one up here, though. Ooh. My king, we have formed a personal union with Aragon. They have sworn their complete allegiance to us, allowing us to rule our nations as one. Only good can come from this. We are in a succession war with Russia. My king, Russia has gone to war with the Holy Roman Emperor. The old king of Aragon willed that his throne should be passed to the Holy Roman Empire on the event of his death. However, Russia claims that the old king was not of sound mind, and that they should have the throne of Aragon. This could be a long and bloody struggle. Well, that's actually good, because Russia, I believe, is in the coalition. Nope, they left the coalition, that's right. So, well, Russia is one of the largest, and actually they have an army. I mean, it's nothing compared to ours, but it's an army, and it could pose problems. We have no revolt risk in this area anymore. So I think what we'll do is bring this army up this way. And let's grab some infantry from over here. How are we going to get to Russia? How does this war work? We control Palermo. Take capital Palermo. So did we just end up picking up an extra relationship because of that? No, we already had the relationship with Aragon. Integrate 1665. So we still have to wait 50 years to do this. It's actually a lot slower than what I was hoping for. It's too bad this wasn't like Castile or something. That would have sped things up significantly. Alright, well, I think we take this fresh set of artillery. We do share a border with Russia this way. Yeah, just start marching. Same thing with you guys. We're off to war. Meanwhile, this navy will take in as far north as we can. We've got access all the way up into there. So we'll go blockade them. You guys should still be protecting trade. I don't really know why you stopped. The Antwerpen trade node. Oh hey, they called in Great Britain. Oh crap. Now it's their... okay, it's just their light fleet. I thought that I was fighting their heavy fleet with my light fleet. That wouldn't have been good. So what can we do to Great... well, we could take a little bit of land from them. They have claims on 2 provinces. I could also get them to 100% directly and make them spit out all their vassals for later digestion. That sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, actually, since they are not the war leader, I think we should focus on England first. So let's finish this war with France very quickly. Let's also build some more transports, since we're still beneath our force limit, and I need more transports. Generally speaking, when you need more transports, it's a good reason to build more transports. That's 15, 16. I want 20. Force limits be damned. I mean, we're making money. Who cares? And since England has given me all of this fresh territory to siege, I'll detach and spread out a bit more. Now, they do still have a sizable navy. There's their heavies. Okay. Let's grab the lights and all these guys that we're blockading and go fight their navy. I want to exterminate the navy before trying to do anything else. Look at that. They actually have a lot of heavy ships. Our side has 52. They have 64. So I should be a little bit more cautious with this here. Still, 188 versus 57. I don't care how many heavy ships you have, Great Britain. That's all your transports dead. Oh, we lost a major battle over here. Alright, so Russia's showing up with some pretty sizable commanders. And I am not really prepared to handle that. Our force limit here is 51, so how about we send you guys to here, you guys to here, and you guys can come back to about Silvas? 36, it's pretty low. It'll have to work. We'll suffer some attrition, but it is what it is. I mean, I just have to pay the attrition. The army sizes need to be bigger. I need to build more forts. We have money. We do also have military power. We should be building forts to give us some supply limit stuff. None of this stuff's ever going to get sieged. It's temporary, but it's better than paying the ahead of time penalty, I think. Okay, we won a siege somewhere. It was this one. Also converted something. We have the ability to fabricate claims on Tunisia now. Start fabricating claims on everything. I might just pay the price versus annexing them. Like forced vassalization. I mean, they're Muslim. Well, actually, I mean they're Berber, so maybe these guys I should just do it that way. We could make them spit out Algier. If that's the case, then I didn't really need to do it that way. I mean, how much would it really cost? How many admin points would I really have to pay to just core this stuff? Maybe a few hundred. I think it's easier. It's just faster to conquer them. And the only real risk is if we just run out of admin points, then maybe we have to do it that way, but... Alright. What you got going on over here, guys? $45 stack. That seems pretty good. We'll employ a little trick here. We'll select army, new unit, and then send everything over. Select this unit. No leader. Ah. Unappointed the commander, even though he's in hostile territory. And then we'll have these guys follow just to join the battle. This will be a monstrous battle. Hopefully we do have some balance. Yeah, we've got some cavalry, cannons, that whole thing. Doing fine on force limit, or manpower, 200,000. And we are sieging things in France. Out of curiosity, France, if I wanted to make you my vassal, you have way too much. If I wanted you to cancel or release nations, releasing the nation of Burgundy would be nice, because I could just vassalize them. They're small enough. But that takes 10 years in a relationship slot. But it's admin points. See, I should be conquering this land. You know, no, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna release vassals from France. And then I'm going to vassalize France and then feed that land back to France. I'm assuming that if I do this, if I make, like, get rid of Burgundy, that France will be small enough. They'll have 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, let's stop some down there, damn it. Ah! I think I'll just conquer them. Just gonna take land from them. Is there anyone else that I want to negotiate with separately? Like Berry. I don't have claims to Berry. But I could just conquer it, pay for it. Force them into being a vassal. You're probably a French-type person, right? With your stupid coring traditions. Yeah, all this land is going to be expensive because of France. It's raining quite heavily right now. We'll take the highest level guy we can find, which is probably going to be inflation-reducing guy. Everything's being sat on, yeah? Looks like it, I think. Let's focus down here. Here comes the big battle. Peace offer from Dauphine. They're offering me land. We're already at 87%, but I want to negotiate with these Berry and Dauphine. Dauphine is outraged. They know about a lot of my aggressive expansion, and they want my provinces. This is another province that has... Oh no, actually it does not have... I have no claim to their land. I have claim to one of their provinces. I couldn't claim their capital. I could just try to make them into a vassal. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Seems reasonable. Alright. We're suffering some losses, but we've got a bigger army than they do. And this is like the only person that has an army that could even come close to competing. Let's just continue the battle. Here's some pretty big fights. We took the crossing penalty. Our 4-3 versus their 2-4. Pretty big damn lineups. But even if we lose, which we might, we probably will actually, because of the crossing penalty, they cannot compete with my manpower. So it doesn't matter. Lose Patriarch Authority. Do we really need the conversion speed anymore? The extra manpower, reduce taxes. Yeah, manpower is probably more valuable than money. Yeah, we'll keep it. So we technically lost. But if we look at the ledger, Russia's got far fewer troops than we do. And they do have a lot of manpower, but these troops will recover. I have more transports now. Alright, let's wrap this up with France. So, Dauphine isn't willing to negotiate because we still have one more province to siege. Berry, we have no technical war score with them. We'll advance a bunch of artillery there, and as much artillery as we can here. Okay, so we've taken Berry. So Berry, do we want to eat you, and then do we just pay full price for coring cost, or do we just lose for 10 years, make you a vassal, improve relations with you, and then spend diplomacy points 7 times 15, 75. Not 75. It'd be 105. Plus being over the relationship by 1 for 10 years is 12 per year, 120. So do we want to pay 200 diplomacy points to take Berry? Or do we want to pay and just annex it straight up? Base cost would be 140 plus 100. Takes it to 280. Minus, well, actually, 33 and 25 is 58. So about 60% more than the base of 140. So it's basically the same thing. It's either 200 admin points or 200 diplomacy points. Which one do you prefer? But one requires tying a diplomat up. So I guess we're just going to core it. We're just going to pay the admin points. We've got the points. Let's just do it. We do suffer some extra aggressive expansion this way, though. That's the other variable. It's aggressive expansion. We've gained the Conquest CB. Are we the Defender of the Faith? Did I ever do that? Yes. Okay, good. So let's core this. You cannot make it if you are at war with another country who has a core there. Okay, fine. We'll convert it then. Whatever you say, boss. Ooh, I might have to stop streaming soon. Or stop recording soon, this storm. It's the Iron Man save. I don't want to have it crash while I'm in the middle of a thing. We can take a province. I decline. We're about to take Dauphine here. Let's give him some artillery. Nope, I didn't need it. Lost our guy. Level 3 guy again, I think. Land force limits modifier guy, sure. By the time this army gets back over there, it's going to be quite strong. We only have one leader, so we'll just have him lead the front with a contingent behind it to support him. They'll reinforce quite well. I mean, there's plenty of room for this stuff to grow. 82,000 men, 12,000 will reach them this month. So in 6 months, these armies will be back to full size. We're taking the capital of France. We already have them at 99%. That's actually the last province that they own, I think. And we've taken Dauphine, so we can negotiate with them. Just make you into a vassal. Again, it's probably the same equation, except that this is more land. So now we're talking about double the numbers, probably about 400 admin points, or... And here's the thing, this is where the variables change though, because it's the same diplomacy point cost for the 10 years, 120, but then we're only paying... I think if it's in this case, it's more. It's worth it to make him a vassal. We'll do that, and then we'll negotiate with France to release Burgundy. And yeah, definitely give land to Aragon since they're our vassal. Ah, shoot, we can't do both. Fine, don't release Burgundy. Instead, return cores to Aragon. Stop having your relationship to Guy, and give us whatever land you can that you have, that we have cores claims on. Actually, let's check and see if any of this land, it's all going to have increased scoring costs because France owns it, obviously. Does Dauphine have any cores anywhere? No. What about any of my other vassals? I could take some land from France and then create Burgundy. But Burgundy's going to have vassal core, like, lots of cores. I'll end up giving up quite a bit of land, and then I've got to pay to reintegrate it. France. I definitely want to return territory to Aragon. That just makes sense. I could do that next war. Yeah, making them give up Burgundy is probably more important. And we'll make them give us money. Not that we need it, but because they don't, that way they don't have it. Alright, that works. Alright, and then as far as this war goes, what can we get from Russia in this succession war? There is no CB, so... Yeah, clearly we're not going to surrender. We could just try to smash their army a bit and then concede defeat or something, because with a no CB, we're going to take tons of aggressive expansion for taking stuff from them. Like if we asked for... Picardy to Burgundy? Notice how we have to pay points for it. No aggressive expansion for return to course, though. And we'll worry about it next video. For now, I'm just going to talk to Burgundy. I want to... Distance between borders. What are you talking about? We border each other. Their opinion of us is quite low. They want my provinces. Of course they do. Despite having released them in peace. We'll send them a gift. We'll try to make friends with Burgundy. That's the whole idea, is to make them into a vassal. Negative 175, though. If they don't stop wanting our territory, it's going to be quite difficult to actually do anything to them. Alright, and then we focus on this fight, too. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you soon.